Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me back from another video. So in today's video we have a Rainbow Six Siege video, which I don't do too often, now that I did one like a month ago with the April Fool. So in this video I'm gonna be talking about the new operators, and if you're wondering how you can play them right now, all you gotta do is go on the test servers for Rainbow Six and you can play as them if you did not know. So I have played as them for a couple of games now, and these are my first general opinions. Of course, it's the test server, so they're most likely going to tweak some things here and there. So first operator I want to start off with is Nook. She's the attacker, which it's weird because she's almost like a defender, and we'll get into that. So she's a 2 speed, 2 armor, so she's alright. You could just go around with her. She's not definitely an anchor, she's more of like a roamer. So her special ability is that she has like this watch, and she turns it on, she becomes all yellow, and it makes her immune to cameras. So if you're on the cameras, you can't see her, which, you know, if you're running, you can't see her. It becomes like all glitchy, and there's like a little white spot. So you could definitely see her if she's running, but if she's walking, you can't see her. So it's like visual, and it's all reusable. So the ability, it takes like, there's like a 15-second cooldown or something like that. But she also kind of has a silent step, because with a 2 armor, you could definitely hear them. But once she turns on the ability, you could definitely tell that her step goes pretty silent. So she's like Cav and Vigil like combined. So I like the idea. I like how if you're like, you want to be like really pushy and you're attacking, you could just hide and like go all the way in and like flank the defenders if you want. Like maybe some defenders have some roamers that are going around, your attack can just go in, kill them. Like, she's good use. So going off that, she has 2 guns. Obviously her main one is, it's Legion's gun. I almost said Vigil, my bad, but it's Legion's little SMG, which it's alright. It has high like fire rate. I almost said Spitfire, I'm thinking of Call of Duty, but has a high fire rate, and it could be good if you know how to use it. Her pistol, she has a normal one. Then the fun one is that you can have a deagle, and with that deagle you could put a suppressor on it, which makes no sense, a deagle and a suppressor, but it's a real thing. So I recommend you use that because it's super fun using it. In the footage you're watching, I used it and I just started dinking like terrorists with it. I didn't even do that good with it, just it's fun getting it because it's a deagle, which is normally like the loudest gun in the game, and it's just like pew. So that's her secondary. Then I forget what she could have. I think she could have a claymore and like a smoke or something. I don't remember, I wasn't paying attention to that. So that's her player module. Looks pretty good. She's like, I think she's like a folklore on a lake monster or something. That's what Taken was telling me, because he's way more invested into Rainbow than I am. That like, I forget, like Sweden or something. I'm probably horribly wrong, I don't really look into the lore, but she's supposed to represent like a lake monster, and it looks like it. When I first saw her, it reminded me of something from Far Harbor from Far Cry, or Far Cry, Fallout 4, sorry. So I really like her player model. It's just the little netting that's around her face that you can't see it. It's really creepy, and I just like the aesthetics of it. I wonder what they could do with some skins with her. So that's the attacker. Then the defender, which is, his name's the Warden, and I'm really hoping I'm not the only person that when you hear his name, you think of the Warden from Black Ops 2 Alcatraz, but his name's Warden. Now he's a real chunky boy. He dressed really nice. Like, he's coming into this war, and I mean, it's a simulation, but like he's coming into this like battle all dressed up nicely. As Taken told me, he looks like Commissioner Gordon, which I suppose once I saw it, I was like, oh my god, he looks like him. So that's there. But he's a defender. He has a MPX, I think it's called MPX or MPK. I don't remember the guns' names that well, but basically it's reused guns for both of them. Then with his pistol, you can either have one of the pistols that one of the Polish people use, Ella and Sofia, or you can have like a little, I just call it a PP gun because it sounds like it's shooting peas. So it's a semi-automatic that just spits fire, and you know, obviously it's a secondary, so the fire rate and the handling on it, the accuracy, oh my god, it's terrible. But you can't put a vertical grip on it, so it's almost kind of overpowered if you know how to use it. So that's there. His ability is that he also has a watch, he puts it up to his glasses, and these glasses are some real Spy Kids glasses. So he puts it up, and basically everything turns blue. And what it does is that if, like, let's say there's a glass on the other team on the attacking side, and he throws a smoke in, you could see him through the smoke. So it's like a counter to glass. If you're standing still, you can see people through the smoke, and you can just one tap them. And if you're moving, it goes away. So like, you know how a glass new scope, if you're moving, the thermal goes away and you can't see them. If you're moving with him, you can't see it, so you have to stand still. So, you know, just getting prone and hide behind the corner or something. So there's that. Then it's also immune to flashbang. So let's say there's a chunky little blitz on the other team, the most annoying character in the game. I will never change my mind about that. You know, you hear him rushing in, turn that on, and bam, you outplayed blitz. And I haven't had that yet, but once I have that, I know it's gonna be beautiful. So that's his ability. It lasts for like 10 seconds maybe. It's really short, but it's also reusable, and the cooldown time isn't too bad. So I like the new characters. It feels like they're starting to run out of ideas, because it's kind of like they're just using ideas they had and just rearranging them, but I like them. The operation is called, I actually don't remember. So the new operation, I was trying to figure out what it's about. I still don't know. It's like almost like a Wetworks kind of thing to me. I don't know. I was thinking assassination maybe. I genuinely don't know, because it goes from creepy lake monster girl that is off cameras to a really chunky, nice, well-dressed man from the Secret Service that could see with his little Spy Kids glasses. So those are the new operators. I enjoy them. I feel like this season is going to be really good. Last season, which is still technically this current season, the Outback one, it was alright. I mean, the new operators, they were there. They didn't really bring too much to the table. I mean, you could steal drones, which was the most valuable one, or with Gridlock, you threw down little things that just had spikes, which, I don't know, it's just like throwing down a bunch of barbed wire. So this season definitely seems like it's going to be better. So with this season, they, instead of releasing a new map with it, they reworked Cafe, which I actually haven't been on Cafe yet, but according to Taken, they did alright with it. So hopefully Cafe is better. I'm not sure what they fixed. I would imagine, I actually never actually had that much broken on Cafe, but they reworked it, so that's there. Then one thing I noticed is that when you're picking the operator in game, like when you choose where you want to spawn and you're picking your operators, there's a new UI, and it looks really modern, and I actually like it more than the one they have now, which I noticed. So that's there. Then other things, I think they added a new, like, when you get killed, it makes it look like you actually got killed instead of like they're hacking. So they fixed on the kill feed better. Then I'm not sure if I talked about it, but Warden with his MPX or MPK, when you run, you hold it up to the side of your head now and run, instead of like running normally with it. So that kind of threw me off. I don't know why, but that's there. Then with it, the last thing I want to talk about is the background. Background looks really cool. It's not like just like normal where it's just the two operators standing there and they're just like chilling there. Like usually it's always been live and they're just like sitting there and like they're just breathing. Like with Operation Chimera, it was just them just like breathing, which it's kind of boring, but at least it's live action, I guess. So it's animated, which I guess looks cool, but this one looks way better because it's like flashing in and out, lights on and on of them. So it's really cool. That's all I can really say. So if you haven't played this new operation on the test servers, I recommend you do it. And when it comes out on the main game, I recommend you do it because it seems like this season's gonna slap. Like, slap. I just tried to snap, but this season seems pretty good. I think I'm gonna play more of it. Last season I didn't play too much. I got to like gold 2, then I just got D-ranked into gold 3, then I stopped playing it. So this season I'm kind of hyped for. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully they could tweak everything and it all goes right. So that's been for the video. The new operators seem pretty cool. Can't wait to play them more. So hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe for more on YouTube. I will see you next time. Goodbye now.